Hey folks, welcome back to Bama 400 Sauce. You're back with your host Nick Forster, and tonight I'm sick. I done caught a head cold, sore throat, whatever you want to call it. I guess been going around, and I finally got it. So bear with me tonight. Sorry, y'all ain't supposed to be saying that yet. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty cruddy. Bear with me. May cough a little bit. I just don't feel good. That's the gist of it. But tonight, gonna get into pressure testing a couple saws. I've already pulled apart my P50. Found where it's leaking again. It's intake block. I may end up just having to make a gasket for it to finally get it to seal. I've sealed it twice, but it keeps coming back. So we'll see about it. What else? John thread, I'm waiting on rings. Then I'll seal it back up. I've got the intake boot. And other than that, it just needs... I was just going to throw a new set of rings in it, but I got them on order, so they're coming. And I guess tonight we're going to try a pressure test and see about this bad boy. I ain't shown y'all this yet. Been meaning to, just ain't got around to it. Sorry if I seem a little less jolly tonight. I just don't feel that great. Mcculloch Super Pro 125. Picked it up a month or two ago. Only thing I've done is check compression, pull the muffler off. It's actually got a muffler cover for it. You can see it's not a 125C, but it has a replacement block in it that is a chrome bore. I have verified that. Compression button in, it's got about 155 pounds, 160 pounds with compression button in, so that means with it out, it should be 180, 190, so it's in good shape. Story is, it ain't ran in years, been sitting in a barn. Pulls over fine, inside looks pretty fine, so just for tonight, I'm just gonna do a pressure test on it. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't feel like going much further than that. So without further ado, let's pull this bad boy off. I want to say these are 14 or 15 millimeter. I'll have to see. That'll work for that. As far as our Super Pro 105, I gotta get back into it. I gotta pressure test it again. It has decided to leak somewhere again. For some reason I just keep coming into trouble with air leaks. I don't know what's got going on, but I've been running into a myriad of them. Came down to my 372. It was the intake boot. As y'all seen in the last video, or one of the last videos, it's acting funky. I think it's the carb not holding the low tune, because high, it'll hold the high all day. 4-stroke won't go rich, it'll hold it, but some reason low tune coming back down. It'll come back down fine, but it hesitates for just a second. So I don't know if it's, and it just kind of walks a little bit at idle, so I'm not sure what's going on with that carb. So we'll pressure test it probably after this one. I just wanted to finally show y'all this all. It's not in terrible shape. It's not the greatest either. I mean, it's a little rough, but it ain't terrible. Mount seem in good shape. We are missing this mount on this side, so I'll have to find one of those eventually. Oop. Almost lost it there. Alright, so, oh, come on, I gotta get this gasket to come off here. There she goes. So yeah, it's a replacement block. Like I said, it's in great shape. I gotta find where I put my block off plate for this. Maybe up here. Nope, it's not up here, so that means it's on the table. Let's see, where you at? My table done gotten all junked up again, unfortunately. I think it may be that guy. And it is. Something like that. That'll work. I'll get this stud to go back through. Now get this guy started here. Muffler's in pretty decent shape. This is what one's supposed to look like on that 105. It just don't right now. See if we can get that started without that falling out of place. Guess I should turn it up on the end. Ooh, we double check. Yep, I think that'll work. We keep it something like that. I think that'll work. For some reason I'm catching the flag trying to get that guy started. I'm gonna grab my wrench. I'll just use my socket for now. These are fairly easy to do a pressure test on. Being the mufflers on the side, your 1010s and your 850s a little bit tougher, but your big frame max fairly easy. Alright, let's squish that on down. That'll work. Looks like she's still in place. Got a good bite on her. Now we just gotta pull our spark plug cover off. He's gonna be a little bit of a pain, especially this one. This one's pretty stiff. Come on. There she goes. Yeah, I still had the boot off from when I pressure tested. Let me set this up here so I don't lose it. I'll set it right there. It's a good gasket. On my 19mm, I think it's that guy. Oh nope, this is one of them short, small plugs. They're not fun. So it's like this 18. Say that. No, it ain't. It's a 17, and she's a little big, so it might be the 16 actually. Nope. 17's gonna have to work. There we go. No, it didn't have it on there too awful tight. I said literally the only thing I've done is verify it's got decent compression. I don't even think I've checked for spark yet. Plug is out. So this guy in. Our little adapter. Get in the right spot. There we go. It's a 16mm. And all the way down, I believe it is. Seems like all I do nowadays is pressure test, and it's aggravating. There we go. Come up top here. this guy off, I gotta put a different filter on it. Probably just gonna make one. Honestly, these are getting hard to find because that's got missing the little rubber piece and it definitely leaking past it. All right, so how do I get you off? I think I got to probably have to pull the carb off first. Pull some of this crud out. Should pull it out first, but oh well. It happens. Grab my needle nose. I have to block off that impulse. Trying to pull our gas line off. Keep it on there a little while. There you go. Pull our what's cut off. There you go. I'll grab my little screw wherever it may be, somewhere. This one may work just as well. Looks like it will. Go ahead and plug it off. Alright, let's try to get this carb off so we can put our plug up underneath it. Oh, that's tight. That's really tight. Not expecting that much. Probably gonna, this is a governed carb. I'll probably end up putting a, I may just leave it governed. I don't know. I ain't gonna hot rod it. If it was a steel block, I was gonna send it out west, get it ported, but being it's chrome block, it's not a good idea, truly. Alright, let's see if we can get you off. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this choke rod come off of there. How they got it in there in the first place. Come on. This ain't but something they come up with. So I think I can get it out. Just ain't got a whole lot of room to work with. That's why they got the stock setup like they do. Come on. She peened over. No, she bent. I see it. They were not trying to let this thing come off. There we go. I said this is some homemade thing somebody did. I'll probably do something a little bit better than that. I think it's got the same way. Throttle, but I could be wrong. Alright, gasket stayed with it. Look pretty good down in here. Get some of this crud off. Just get it out of the way for now. See if we can get this gasket come off there. I doubt it. It's stuck down as this sucker was. But we can hope. We can try. Try to just get under one edge. Work my way down. I think it's gonna. No, it's coming off. Not the greatest, but it's coming. There we go. I don't think there's much of nothing holding us up there. Boot feels decent down in there. make sure she's clean here. Now we're clean. Alright, all we do, grab our plate. Where's our, here we are. Grab a carb, sit it back down on there. May have to get rid of some of these washers. Just a little bit. Let's get rid of one of them for now. This thick one. Can. See how that does. Yeah, it should give us enough bite. We'll make sure you ain't gonna strip it. That's your biggest thing. I mean, I imagine we're gonna have a myriad of leaks on here, but you never know. We may get lucky. We just may. Alright, you gotta somehow get it down on here. One, it helps if you do this the right way, like so. Make sure there ain't nothing down in there. Granted, we ain't gonna open up the throttle, obviously. Get all your lines out of your way. Gotta get this choke rod out of the way. Get our gasket again. Helps when you make these things where they just fit and snug and will hold on there, but this made it just a touch big, but not, it seals. So there ain't no trouble there. It's just getting it down over the bolt holes first. There's one. There's two. Let's tighten her on down. That should be tight. Hook up your tester. Make sure your decompression is out or block it off. I ain't got nothing to block it off with right now. So let's give her a shot. Shall we? We'll pull vacuum first. See if it'll pull anything. Hey, she's pulling something. She ain't got an enormous leak. But we're leaking somewhere. Right now we're sitting at about 10 pounds, but I think she is leaking somewhere, but not much. Yeah, it's a slow leak, wherever it be. Let's go to pressure. That'll show us. That'll show its ugly head typically. Usually be able to hear it too. Get all the way around there. Get off in there. I said it'll show its ugly head. Of course, I ain't got my flashlight with me tonight. I think it's in the truck. We're just gonna have to use this guy. Don't look like we're leaking off in there. Don't appear we're leaking there. Don't believe We're leaking at our, what's it called? It's not much, but we are leaking somewheres. I hear it. That's the trouble, is trying to get in here and see. Just pull the side cover off. It's already leaked down about 4 pounds, so it's fairly big, but ain't overly big. Oh, that one's a little stiff. Let's help it out some. It's stiff all the way through, ain't it? I have to clean them threads up some. Yeah, we already leaked out. Leak back to 0. We'll find it. Just take us a minute. I hope y'all can see. Sorry, I'm just trying to take this. Nut's a little stiff. I'm about to clean it. Like I said, just chase the threads on it. Must got gunk off in it. Alright, let's pull that guy off. I always forget how the best way to pull these off is. Like that. Alright, let's pump her back up. We'll know when we find it. It'll show up pretty quick. Make sure we ain't leaking down through here. Don't peer. See if we're leaking at her boots. It's tough to tell. Looks like we're not leaking anywhere there. I said typically, which I can't really see right now. It's all the gunk that my light stopped dying. Typically can see up in this boot some. I hear. Alright, where are we bubbling at? I can hear it bubbling. Can't see it yet. Help if I had my flashlight, truly would. I hear you. Just don't see you quite yet. Yeah, I hear you leaking. Oop. Looks like probably a boot right there. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be an intake boot. what I can tell, since we already got the side cover off, let's see about pulling this guy off. I'll go grab my battery pack. We'll go ahead and check her clutch. Clutch side, PTO side, seal. While we're here, but I think it's gonna be that intake boot, which I believe I got another one. That's nice. Oop, not done, but she'd be dissing. She on there pretty good, tell you that much. She on there real nice. I pause y'all pull this sucker off. Alright folks, so what I found so far is we're leaking out of our bolts that hold our revalve on and our impulse. That's the 2 leaks I found so far. Have not checked my flywheel. Clutch side appears to be good. I'm gonna leave it for now. I've checked around this side of the oil tank. I haven't seen nothing. Little things may pop up once we fix those big leaks, but it appears that we're going to have to pull the reed block off and have to put a clamp or some tie wire around our intake or impulse nipple. Tested both vacuum and pressure, and leaks both ways, so tells me, well, I know for a fact it's leaking pressure out of the revalve bolt and the what's it called, not exactly sure what the vacuum's going. It could be the impulse, it could be the reed block bolt. It's the actual bolt that holds the actual reed valve to the plate, so I'm gonna have to pull the whole assembly off, pull the top tank off, but that, y'all know, that ain't no issue. Fairly straightforward. Plus I have noticed we're missing our mount up here. They put some kind of rubber there to, I guess, help. Like I said, it's been rebuilt once before, I think, but like I said, it's got a reman block in it that should be good, so we will probably on the next video. Also looks like they welded up this handlebar. It's not in the greatest shape, pretty rough right there actually, but that's okay. But that's about gonna do it for tonight on this saw. I don't feel like tearing it down. I'm not sure I have a reed block gasket here. I'll have to check around. I think I have one, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to clean this up as well. May wash her down tonight, get some of this gunk off. That way we'll have a little bit cleaner to deal with. And then, yeah, we'll pull the top tank off, pull the reed block off, seal up them bolts, seal up the, put a new gasket on the reed block, probably a new intake boot. I've got one here. And we'll go from there. So appreciate y'all watching this quick little video. I'm going to put another saw together off film that I've resealed up my P50. Maybe I can get to it this weekend, maybe run it some. That seemed to be the only leak on it, so we'll see. Hope y'all have enjoyed watching. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And hope y'all have a blessed night. Know Jesus loves you. And we will catch y'all on the next one. Waiting on my rings for my 920 to come in so I can put it back together. I'll put this P50 together, and then probably next time we will pull this guy apart. The 125. We also got to check on spark and whatnot, but that's going to do it for me tonight. So appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a blessed evening. Stay safe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks, y'all. Bye.